Well, hello everybody. Coming to you live once again from Miami, Florida. This is the Happy Hour live with Traveling Roberts, and I'm having a little bit of a new setup here with this microphone, and I hope it sounds okay. That's why I have the headphones on because I want to. And I don't know why I cannot see it here on my screen, but anyways, here we are. Oh, it's only for some reason it's only sounding through the left channel. Let me try to fix that real quick. And I think I know what the problem is. No, this is odd. Hold on, bear with me here 1 second. I have to fix something real quick. Audio. Down mix to mono. Maybe that'll work. Well, let me start answering some of your questions here. I think it sounds okay, right? This is one of my favorite microphones. This is the one that I use to sing. And how on earth are there thumbs down? Well, it's maybe Grumpy can't wait for Robert. Hi, Telehack. Hello there. Okay, yeah, that means tomorrow worked. Oh, there's a big delay, but anyways, um, let me turn off the volume here so you guys. Great videos. Thank you very much. Dan S. Uptown Unruly Jenna. Yes, sir. How are you? I'm doing great. It is Friday, of course. And since this is the happy hour, today we are drinking this stuff called Tangerica, which is a Miami original, it says. And, oops, sorry about that. And it's from Wynwood, Florida, from the Wynwood Brewery, from Concrete Beach Brewery. This is called the Tangerica, and we're gonna give it a try here live. Oops, I splashed beer all over my laptop. It's very good. It has a little bit of that tangerine flavor to it, and. We have a William Storm from Bruges, Belgium. Happy Friday to you, my friend. I think your videos are really good. From Dan S. Thank you very much. I have no friends. What do you mean you have no friends? I've got a question, and that is, how many hours have you spent on the road while going to many places? Oh, I have no idea. Many hundreds of hours, I bet. I should make like an Excel sheet of all the hours that I spent driving, and yeah, that would be a lot. Condorito, where are you going to be staying when you go to Helen, Georgia? Well, a good question. I haven't made any reservations because I was hoping to stay at there's a winery. I just became a member of Harvest Hosts again, so we're gonna stay at a nearby winery through the Harvest Host programs if they have a vacancy. Otherwise, we'll find something nearby. That's in about that's still a little over a week. Actually, it's exactly a week away. In exactly about a week, I intend to be sipping some beers at the Georgia at the Helen Oktoberfest. I'm seeing the fall foliage, which should be beautiful. Quality is perfect. Lorraine Davis, thank you very much. Yeah, I've been working on the quality. Last time I used this little Logitech camera, and for some reason today it doesn't want to work. Maybe because I have like 3 hard drives connected to this computer through the same USB hub. Maybe, I don't know what's going on. I'm working on my Charleston video here, and I am also working on if you guys saw the video that I posted today early in the morning, that was the video. That was a repeat, of course, of the Four Corners road trip, and that's because I made a new version, and I actually got him to do closed captions on it. and I'm trying to upload it to Amazon, so you're gonna be able to watch it also on Amazon Prime Video eventually at some point. I wanna be in as many platforms as I can. That's the more people that watch the videos, the better. And not everybody does YouTube, so. Alejandro García, ¿cómo estás, Robert? Por acá terminando ahora mismo de trabajar. Muchos saludos y abrazos para ti. Sí, Alejandro, gracias a ti por estar acá. Y gracias por todo, por ver los videos. What camera is that attached to your Mini? Well, the camera attached to the Mini is... I have it right here. Somewhere. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Don't go anywhere, everybody. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm back. Well, the camera attached to the roof of the Mini is just a GoPro Hero 3, an old Hero 3 White Edition. And what I do to increase the battery life, I bought these batteries, and GoPro doesn't make them anymore, but there's this other company called Wasabi that they make them, and this is an extended battery that goes in the back of the GoPro, and together with and it goes like so there. Together with the regular GoPro battery, this gives you like 3.5 hours. So I don't have to be climbing on the roof, changing batteries as often as I used to. And then, of course, I put it in this in the GoPro stock underwater enclosure, and there's a special backing that makes it bigger so it fits with the battery. And that's what I have on the roof of the trailer. And look at that. My computer is reflected on the GoPro. How cool. Anyways, let me continue. Answering questions here. Good evening. Hey, Grandma Patty, good evening. Thank you, Alejandro. Robert, when are you coming to Scotland? Oh, man, I would love to go to Scotland. Someday I'm going to make it. Come on, we can drink whiskey. Definitely. I'm always a fan of a good Highland single malt, of course. Looking forward to a video tour of Ireland. Ireland is also another place that I would love to visit. Actually, my mom was just in Ireland, and she really liked it. And I want to go to that place on the west coast called the Avenue of the Giants, or the Giants Causeway, I think it is called. Very, very, very cool. That I would, and of course, drink some Guinness and listen to some music at a pub. That would be awesome. Telehack, Robert, it's easy living in small RV. We're being in our 18 camper for almost 4 weeks now. Wow. Handling hurricane claims. Do you want to eventually live in your camper full time? I would love to live in the camper full time, and eventually even move down to a camper van. Eventually, I would love to live full time on the road. Maybe at some point in the far future, get a little piece of land, and have like a place to park of my own. But the nomadic lifestyle, I find it really, really compelling. So we'll see. Greetings from Cologne, Germany. Only 3 weeks to go to Miami. All right. Well, you're coming. It's been raining like nonstop. Well, today's been better, but yesterday rained nonstop. It's been the weather hasn't been great. I loved that video. I hope you're referring to I'm really behind on the questions here. I'm sure you're referring to the Four Corners region. Eugene, hello, Robert. How are you? We are happy following you live tonight. It's not. My wife and I have a little question. Why is your wife not so much on the videos? Well, that's simple. She doesn't like to be on camera that much. So that's that. I put the chat window here on the left, so we have a record of everything we're talking about here. We call closed captioning in UK subtitles. Well, yeah, it's subtitles. The way YouTube calls it subtitles is if it is in another language, and closed captions is like for the hearing impaired. So these new videos that I'm hiring this company to do the subtitles, and sometimes they even put that like now it's happy music playing in the background. They even put like whatever sound is in the background, ominous music or whatever. It's really cool. They do a really good job. It's $1 per minute though, so I cannot do it in every single video. Y'all ready for a cocktail? Greetings, Robert. Enjoying delicious bourbon in Connecticut. Happy travels. Oh, bourbon. Well, I'm enjoying delicious tangerine IPA from Miami here. Although a good bourbon would be nice too. Salud. Yes, why last? We love the happy hour. Well, last in a way. Okay. Good question about the last happy hour. Well, it's the last happy hour from Miami in a way because I'm not gonna be in Miami next Friday, and I'll probably won't do a happy hour video. We're gonna be, probably in Helen, Georgia, or somewhere in the around the area, and I'm probably not gonna have time to do a live video like this one. So we're gonna take a break from the live videos. The other thing is every time I do a live video, and I did some changes on this one, and maybe YouTube likes it. Always YouTube says that this video is not suitable for all advertisers. And would you like to a manual review? Yes, I'd like a manual review, but by the time they do the manual review, everybody already watched the video, and I didn't get a single penny from the video. So that's another reason why I'm revisiting and rethinking this the whole live videos idea. Because for some reason YouTube thinks that this is spam or something. I made some changes in this one. I put some tags. Maybe that'll fix it. We'll see. Hi from Tadcaster UK. Hello, Sandra Hansen. And Kurt, you were flying to Miami within 6 hours. Keep halfway hour going. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep this going for 6 hours. But by the way, welcome to Miami, and have a great time here in our fine city. Hopefully it won't rain too much for you guys. Yeah, they have the goal to call it the Sunshine State. It's been raining in the Sunshine State for I don't know how many days. I'm enjoying a screwdriver at Davenport KOA. All right, salute. Cheers, Tally Hack. Thanks for the camera info. My favorite video of yours is the Chicago trip, and you should come now and see a real Cubs game. Go Cubs! Yeah, I am. Next time for sure I'm gonna get some tickets and watch a game for sure. I'm finally picking up my ARPod next Friday. Oh, congratulations, Grandma Patty. I'm so excited. Friday the 13th. Hey, 13th has always been a good luck number for me, so it probably will be for you. Yeah, the AirPods are cool. It's a tiny bit smaller than my Micro Mini though, and there's some weird noise outside. Well, anyways, let's see how this looks. Love Lorraine Davis. Live videos are so much more complex, and hopefully YouTube will acknowledge this. Well, yes, and I love doing the live videos because I get to chat with you guys, and that is great. I am also doing it's like a hangout for my patrons, but in that one we can see each other and talk to each other. The technology works for that. That doesn't work on YouTube, unfortunately. Well, we are about to go through a hurricane here in Louisiana now. Yeah, what's up with that? And I saw that. Let me. Is this it? Well, what am I doing here? Okay, that's Google Maps. This is Chrome. Yeah, in Chrome, I was looking at that here, and hurricane and tropical cyclones. And it looks like we have Tropical Storm Nate going that way. And yeah, so, yeah, it looks like it's going right for New Orleans as a Category 1. I hope it doesn't. I mean, New Orleans has suffered enough from hurricanes as it is. Hopefully, Category 1 won't be as bad, but still, I don't know. And yeah, no, I don't know if you guys saw Nomadic Fanatic. He was freaking out because he's like right there on Panama City. And the 5 day forecast. Well, it's not gonna go. It's gonna go through north as a Category 1 also through tropical storm. It's not gonna be even. It's gonna go as a tropical storm through Alabama and northern Georgia. And then just the depression. I don't know. I don't like hurricanes anymore. After I saw the Florida Keys last week, last Sunday was the first day that the Florida Keys opened for visitors, and I was there, be there like a bear, and I almost bumped into the Technomadia guys. I don't know if any of you follow them, Chris and Sherry of Technomadia. They have like a technology for RVers kind of channel on YouTube and website. Hey Robert, thanks for the Key West, Florida videos. You kept up to date. Key West looks better. Feel sorry for the buoying. The paint came off from the hurricane. I think that white paint on the left of the buoy, actually they were already repaint. I think they're gonna repaint it white, do like a primer, and then. But for all we know, it's already repainted. Also, Saltwater Gallery, enjoy your new Florida Keys video and the chance to see how repairs were coming along. I'll be going down in a month or so I was curious about the damage. Keep the good work. Keep up the good work. Yes, well, the damage is very extensive, as you saw, like from the beginning of. Actually, I was surprised to see the by Well Harbor in Isla Morada. That must have been a tornado or something that went through there, because that area looked very, very damaged. That the middle portion of Isla Morada, and then Marathon, and then the lower Keys is heartbreaking. And the amount of debris on the side of the road, the amount of debris that they picked up is mind-boggling. I guess everybody, the people who got flooded, they lost all their furniture, they lost all their appliances. But at least they didn't lose their lives. But yeah, it's gonna be a while till they fix all that. Hello from Ohio. I love Ohio. D Jackson 111. Lorraine Davis. We are thinking of traveling next year off. Sorry, didn't finish the sentence. Yeah, I got that. Traveling next year. Where are you traveling to next week? Well, next week, as I said earlier in the chat here, I'm going to. I want to see the fall colors, the fall foliage. We don't get that here in Florida. The trees don't really change colors. We only get 2 seasons, rain and no rain, basically. So I want to see that. And I'm probably going to go to. I am going to North Georgia. That's the plan. Spend next weekend in Helen. They have their Oktoberfest, which that would be really cool to experience that. But they have like the longest Oktoberfest in the United States. They begin like in mid-September, and it's the whole month of October. It's really, really weird. They must like their beer, huh? So that's in a nutshell. I'm probably leaving on Sunday, which is the day after tomorrow, and just work my way north slowly, and then my wife will meet with me in Atlanta, and we'll continue. Hello. What else we have here? Hey, I'm from Japan. Always watch your videos. Good luck. Hey, thank you, Donna Rudo Jaded. Are you in Japan right now? What time is it there? It's probably like early in the morning, right? Do you realize that you're bringing folks together with chat. It's really cool. Yeah, I'm yeah, I am. This chat is really really cool, and every time I think of canceling it, I do another chat and I change my. Also, although as I said, next week probably I won't have a chat. The Saturday after, maybe. Very likely. We are thinking of traveling next year as a family of four with two teenagers to Orlando, then traveling down to Miami, and then the Keys. Can you suggest key places to visit in the Florida Keys? There is. Hey, what happened? The stream is offline. What happened here? No, 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 no. Are you guys still with me? My software says yes, but yeah, apparently there was a glitch. Sorry about that. The Florida Keys, there's so much to see, but if you're with kids or teenagers, I would suggest for sure check out John Pennekamp State Park in Key Largo. That's some of the best snorkeling you can do in the Florida Keys. And with teenagers, I wouldn't suggest that too many partying places, which is what I used to do during my in my 20s. I used to go to the Keys usually just to have fun. But of course, Key West, you have to visit Key West and all the history and all that good stuff. We saw the rain in our weather app. Couldn't believe it's true. It will get better next days. I have no idea, but I'm hoping. You know what happens. The weather in Florida is very unstable. Let's say and every day especially in the hot season like we are still now. Fall hasn't come to Florida yet. We had the other night it went down to like 76 at night, and I was like, yes, but no, we don't get fall here. Okay, what else we have here? We saw there, yeah. Okay. Hey, Brian, RVing Illustrated. Hey, Robert, Helen is awesome. Where my roots come from. That's right, you are from Georgia. Let me show you something, Brian, and this is a sneak peek. If I could only get my computer to work. At some point, my computer will work. Because I have so many hard drives attached to it. Let me show you something. Because this is a video coming soon to a YouTube near you, featuring my friend Brian, the RVing Illustrated. And that's how the video begins. And yeah, my computer is gonna die if I start editing video at the same time as. There you are. So that's RVing Illustrated, guys. Check him out also on YouTube. And we got to hang out a couple of weeks ago in Charlotte, North Carolina, and that was a great time. That was a great time down there. Hello from Timbuktu. Oh, that's you coming from far away. You mean Timbuktu, like in Africa? Wow. It was off, but came back. Yeah, so for some reason the internet, and I even canceled the upload that I was doing to Amazon. So I don't know what's going on. Here we are uptown on Ruli Jenna. We're here. Still got you, Robert. Hello from Las Vegas. Yeah, my this is so behind. From East Germany, Chef Maga. Germany is another country that I liked a lot. I was in the western part, in the old West Germany. I was in Dusseldorf and Cologne and I want to visit again. It's a very nice place. Everything is very organized. Thank you for the Key West video. The Keys parks look rough. Worried about Bahia Honda. You know, there's this other channel. They're called the Living the Keys Life, and he worked at Bahia Honda, and he made a video from there, and it looks very destroyed, but a lot of it is vegetation, and the vegetation will grow back. It's starting to grow back already. and infrastructure. I think Bahia Honda is going to be back soon. Why are you stopping the happy hour? I'm not stopping it, but I may not do it every single Friday. And next week there's not gonna be any happy hour because I am going to be on the road, and it's I might do an impromptu live video like the one I did from Key West. You know, if I'm at a really cool place and I want to share it, I might do an impromptu live video. But this type of happy hour here from my office, drinking an adult beverage. By the way, cheers, you guys. Do you think a trip to Mount Rushmore? Also, I would recommend check out Crazy Horse and the Reptile Garden. Yeah, I almost did go to Mount Rushmore during August, as originally we were going to watch the solar eclipse from Nebraska, from the sand hills of Nebraska, and comparing it to Miami, the Mount Rushmore is like a stone throw away from the sand hills. So yeah, did you ever think you'll ever meet Nomadic Fanatic? Well, I don't know. He's kind of an elusive guy. I sent him an email if he wants to hook up because he's in Florida and I'm going to be in North Florida soon. So who knows? Oops! Seriously, want some singing? Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'll bring the guitar. I don't know if this microphone. Can you hear me okay with this microphone? I think it should be better. This is my favorite Sennheiser 935. That's the one that I used to sing live. I'm halfway through your 2-hour Wild West tour. Wow, so beautiful. Yes, thank you very much. That Wild West tour was a couple of years ago. I didn't even have my own RV at the time, so we rented that one. But that's one of my favorite trips of all time, and I want to do it again because we missed certain things like Canyonlands National Park. I really wanted to see that, and the Dead Horse Point, and of course Zion. So yeah, we gotta go back to that area. YouTube has been advertising hikes in Virginia. The waterfalls look beautiful. Yes, definitely want to do a hike. Probably in this trip, I'm going to do a hike at some point. See some waterfall or some creek or something or another in this trip coming. Yeah, I saw the Bahia Honda video too. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Ooh, that beer. Do you go live on Facebook? I used to, but there's something that really irks me about Facebook Live. Is that when you use the front-facing camera of the phone, the image, it's like a mirror image, it's backwards. So if I'm driving, it looks like I am in England or something like that. So I don't use Facebook Live as much, although I used to use it a lot. Besides, I have a lot more people who follow me on YouTube than people who follow me on Facebook, oddly enough. So here we get more interaction, and you guys get to talk to each other in the chat, and it's really nice. Mike is fine, thank you. Heading out for our happy hour shortly. We'll have a multi beverage for you. Thank you, Dave. And I'll probably head out for a happy hour of my own here in Miami after I'm done here. I don't know how long we're gonna keep it today. We have 60 people watching. 28 minutes elapsed. So this is really cool. That Class C RV you used was wonderful. Yeah, that was a Thor 4 winds, I believe, a 28 foot. It was a little too big for the maneuverability that I wanted to have during that trip. I actually had this crazy idea to go like on dirt roads and go to the Valley of the Gods. That wouldn't have been a good idea with that RV. We even had a little trouble in the sand when we were parking by what's the name of the Antelope Canyon. You know, normally all these Navajo lands are very undeveloped, and this was sand. And at one point I thought I was gonna get stuck in the sand going to the parking lot for Antelope Canyon, Lower Antelope Canyon. So that's the only drawback of having a larger RV like that. And driving was super uncomfortable. I had to put something on the seat to raise me a little bit because I was like, I don't know. But on the other hand, it was like a small apartment inside. We stay at Southwest 15th Street near Calle Ocho. Any recommendation for good cocktail bar or restaurant that is not overpriced? It's 15th Street or 15th Avenue and Calle Ocho. It is a difference. But everything around 15th Avenue, if that's what you're saying, it's going to be very touristy. And Miami is everything cocktail bar not overpriced. You know, everything is kind of overpriced here. There are, cheap places, but sometimes you don't want to go to the cheap places because it could be kind of shady, especially in the Little Havana area. So, yeah, you're going to pay at least $10 per cocktail and at least $7 per beer in Little Havana. If you don't mind paying a little, one of the places that I like is Casa Juancho. It's on 25th Avenue and Southwest 8th Street and Calle Ocho. And there's also this place. It's very trendy. It's very touristy. It's called the Ball and Chain. It's like right there in the smack in the middle. They're supposed to have pretty good mojitos. Anyways, do you have any recommendations for campsites near Orlando? Well, I've heard Lake Louisa. Lake Louisa is a very good state park. I've stayed at the Orlando Thousand Trails, which is not really in Orlando. It's at this other town called the Four Corners. It's west of it. Oh, a Tropical Palm RV Resort in Kissimmee is very nice. It's kind of on the pricey side, but then again, you are like 10 minutes away from Disney World. So that's the ones that I know. And of course, that there's Fort Wilderness. I've never been there, and it's very expensive and it's always booked. So I don't know. Also, when you stop, what is your walking around camera? The same GoPro? Okay, talking about cameras. I've done it. Hold on. Where are all my cameras? Oh, hold on. Yeah, they're charging in the next room. I'll bring them right back. Hold on. Don't go away. Anyway, I'm getting everything charged because, as you know, I'm leaving soon. Usually, and I cannot show you the tripod because that's the one holding the light that I have here, so you can see me better. But usually, this is the camera that I use, like for selfie. I put it on a. It's something similar to this, but it's not quite. This one is the Manfrotto, which, by the way, is the same one that Nomadic Fanatic uses. I got the idea from him. You gotta, if someone has a great idea, you not imitate, but get the good idea. So this is the camera that I use like for selfie video, like so. Can you see it? Can you guys see it? Yeah, like this, there. Let me take out the chat window so you can see it. There. This is a Sony FDR X3000. The video quality is very good, and the audio quality is very good while filming, but it's not very well put together. It's being falling apart, and I had to glue this fell apart, and I had to glue it with crazy glue, and now it doesn't quite fit into the underwater enclosure. So I think Sony quality control is lacking lately. And then the camera that I use, just a regular camcorder. This is the camera that I use to shoot most of the video. It's 4K, of course. It has very good stabilization, and those are the two great things about it. The bad thing about it is that sometimes the colors are not great. The autofocus is kind of slow. You see the lens kind of moves. It has like a gimbal inside, kind of thing. And when you're walking around with a camera like this, everybody knows that you're shooting video. So it screams, "Yay, video!" So that's why a lot of vloggers use other cameras, like more like photo cameras, because it looks less like you're shooting video. Some of these places that they frown upon you taking video of the place, and sometimes they see you with a camera and they don't know you can. And then what I do, I whip out my phone and still take video. I mean, unless it is something legal, you know. I'm fascinated by all the folks traveling in their vans. Yes, yes, that's a way to downsize. That's really hardcore downsizing. Okay, let me go real quick through all these comments here. Up and lower mountain equipment. Scott in Japan, but now in Missouri. Hey Robert. Hey Missouri. I was in Missouri by mistake a couple of weeks ago. Well, you saw that video probably. Yes, we're going out tonight somewhere, Telly. I don't know yet. Probably Casa Juancho, but maybe somewhere else. It's 11 p.m. in the UK and my work week is done. I love the weekends. Yay, Lorraine. Yes, it is. It is 6:36 p.m. here. What's that? No, in UTC, of course, is 18:36. Did you check out rig in live and give 4x4 yet? It's a 4x4 monster. Rig in live. I don't know. I like the new Winnebago, which is on the 4x4 Sprinter chassis. That's a possibility. Nigna Cavallo, Esquire. If you make it up to Fort Lauderdale, I've got a couple of drinks at the beach. Tiki Hut. Cool. Yeah, I used to go to Fort Lauderdale like for happy hour, but I haven't gone in. And actually, yeah, I've been there recently. Squirrels shoot my propane line. Just sharing. Getting metal wrapped one soon. Oh man, that's no good. I didn't know the squirrels liked that kind of rubber material. Over here, I have a bunch of lizards living in my basement. I have to figure how to evict them somehow. Street. Okay, 15th Street. Oh, I'm really behind. So Orlando KOA is Southwest Orlando KOA is awesome. Okay, that's cool. I've been to the one that is 1,000 Trails. I don't know if that's the Southwest Orlando or not. Wanted to see the Keys, but now I feel like we should wait a while due to all the damage from the hurricane. Actually, go to the Keys now. Just go to the Keys that are in good shape. Go to Key Largo and go to Key West. They're really desperate for tourism down there. You know, when you have a place like Sloppy Joe's with 5 people inside, they're hemorrhaging money. And like the train, you know, the concrete train that takes you around. There were like 3 people on the guide. So I think you just don't just show up at Marathon and Actually, there's a couple of places in Marathon that are open and they're really begging for business. So just do something to help. Try not to interfere with the recovery effort, which is still very active, especially in the lower Keys. If you get to North Carolina again, check out Medic Mountain Park and the east part of the state. There have been some Bigfoot sightings. Oh, really? Bigfoot. So, what's it called? Medic Mountain. I'm going to add it to my map right now. And let me show you how I do this, because this is my map here. And my computer is kind of crapping up for some reason. Here's Florida, and I have all these stars. So, Medic Mountain, are you sure it's called like that? Medical Park? No, it doesn't. Did I see it correctly? No, Medic Mountain Park doesn't show up in my map. Lou Fudrucker, if you can clarify. Medoc. Oh, Medoc. Medic. What's wrong with me? Medoc, like the French wines, like Haute Medoc. So that's what I do. I look for a place in my Google map and then I add a star. I save it for future reference, and that way I know that now, 5 weeks from now, or even 2 weeks from now, my memory is not great. When I happen to go by Medoc Mountain State Park, I might not remember why I'm going there. But but for now, I have it saved, and it will show up as a star in my map. And that's how I plan. And I have, of course, hundreds. Oh, look, there's the hurricane right down there. Hundreds of stars of different places that I want to go, even in Cuba. Anyways, I go on these tangents. I'm sorry. And let me put the chat again, so I like to have it there. Family of lizards living in my house. So you haven't seen lizards until you come to Florida. It's like try Anthony's Cold Fire Pizza in Hollywood or Denia. Next time I go to Hollywood, yeah, I've been to the area. I just don't go enough. I mean, it's half an hour from here. I should be able to go more often. Okay, Telly, go Gators. Have a great weekend, you too. Happy hour. How did Marco Island do? I have no idea, but I don't think the West Coast was as damaged as the Keys, but I don't know. Hey, Hook, Line, and Sinker, also known as the collector dude. I'm not gonna say the whole name. Yes, visit Key Largo and Key West. Good to see you. Good to see you too, man. I see your fishing videos from time to time. RVing Illustrated. We will have to go to Medoc Mountain, Littleton. We are in North Carolina. Yeah, man, we make a video, Brian, and let me know how it goes. I don't think I'm going to make it all the way to North Carolina this trip coming up. Come back and we go Bigfoot hunting. Hey, don't tempt me. Maybe I'll extend my trip and go back to... I mean, I'm going to be in northern Georgia. It's not like... After you cross the Georgia and Florida, the two states, everything is kind of close up there. Mirek from Poland, thank you for your video. Hey, from Poland all the way. It's really late in Poland. Have you ever been to Las Vegas? Planning a trip soon. What's your favorite hotel? Well, Las Vegas. Well, very sad what happened in Las Vegas, by the way. But yes, I've been to Las Vegas 2 or 3 times. My favorite hotel, and I was there, it's a little expensive, but I got a really good deal during the weekdays, was the MGM Grand. Very nice. But I've also been in the Circus, not very nice. And I've been in one that got demolished, the Riviera. And that hotel looked like it was the 1970s, because they hadn't renovated anything since the 70s. So all the decor was like... yeah, but they tore it down like last year. Those are like the 3 hotels that I've been in Vegas. I don't know. Did I stay at the Stratosphere? I think we stayed at the Stratosphere once too. My memory is not great. By the way, best brunch buffet, the very expensive, the Bali Sterling buffet. All you can eat lobster and filet mignon or lamb chops and all that good stuff. It's $100 though. Thank you. I'll start shooting video and going to Memphis. I was going to go to the Pyramid Best, but I think I will spend my money at Crater of the Diamond State Park instead. No, the Pyramid is just a Bass Pro Shop. It's the largest Bass Pro Shop store in the country, but that's all there is. Sorry, it's hard to text on this phone. Well, yeah. Crater of the Diamond State Park. I'll check it out next time I'm in Western Tennessee, Memphis, yeah. Are you planning any international trips soon? I don't have anything in the plans, but next year I would love to go to Europe. I would maybe Italy, maybe next year I would love to go across the pond at some point. If not next year, the year after for sure. Can you make another cooking video? Yeah, I'm thinking of making a couple of cooking videos now on the road. Thank God it's Friday and safe travels, Robert. Same to you, Bill. Amy Brown, Vegas. I love staying at the New York. Yeah, I've never been at the New York. I mean, I've been at it. I've walked through the lobby that looks like Times Square or whatever, like a street of New York. but no, I haven't stayed there. Good day from Brisbane, Australia. Love your videos. It's a morning in Australia. I would love to go to Australia at some point. I'm gonna go to Australia, rent an RV, and at least do the East Coast. I would love to do like the whole continent, but that would take many weeks. Go to Alice Springs and Uluru, and then down to what's it called, Perth, the one on the southwest, and then north to Darwin, and the whole. I read this book. It's called. It's an old book, but it's a very well written book called "In a Sunburned Country" by Bill Bryson. And after reading that book, I really, really wanted to go to Australia. There's these guys, this couple, the RV geeks. They went to Australia and they rented a van for like a couple of weeks, and they did the east coast of Australia. So check them out, their channel. I will definitely be in Ball and Chain tomorrow. I stay on 15th Street. Yeah, $7 for a beer. Wow, so cheap in Belgium. Haha. Cheers. I see Minitini and say hello tomorrow. If I see Minitini, I say hello. Cool. Yeah, Ball and Chain is touristy, but it's good. They have live music. It's safe. Bueno, saludos desde Uruguay. Estuvimos en el oeste hace poco en RV hermoso. All right, Mario Machado. Sí, it's very nice out west. Forgot it was a Bass Pro Shop, and it's about 3 hours away from Murfreesboro, Arkansas, from Memphis. Bill Bryce. Yeah, that I read the story of the Memphis Pyramid. It was supposed to be like an arena for NBA, but then the size wasn't quite right, and it stayed vacant for a long time, and now they made it into a Bass Pro Shop. The East Coast of us was built for you. All right. Yes. Okay, everybody, we're coming up to 47 minutes here. I think I'm going to start wrapping this up, unless I had something to tell you guys, and now I cannot remember for the life of me. By the way, I ran out of CDs. The CDs are gone. I'm going to start producing another batch, but it's not gonna be a double CD anymore. It's just gonna be one CD with like the best songs, because some of the melodies that I've made originally, when there were only 5 of you watching, they were just like a background music to have behind me talking. So I was lazy in some of those early music tunes, so I'm not gonna put them in the CD. I'm just gonna put the 4 new ones that are not available anywhere else. And of course, I'm gonna make available online as well. Although, okay, anything else? Am I? No. Well, that's it, everybody. By the way, if anybody wants to meet up in northern Florida or in central Georgia, send me an email and we'll get in touch. Robert@travelingrobert.com. Please come back to Louisville. Yes, definitely. I will go back to Louisville because, to be honest about it, I was very tired that day that I was in Louisville, and I hung out with my family. But I would really like to go to the baseball bats museum. What's it called? The Louisville, the Slugger. And I do want to do part of the Bourbon Trail. So, do you take notes when you are filming? Like, remember? So you remember street name and fact about places? Or sometimes I have to retrace my steps. Luckily, I have that Google. That Google is tracking you all the time. So if you let them track you, there's a map that tells you everywhere where you've been. On the specific date or what have you, and that's a lot of that. That's what I did, because on that video that I showed you earlier, when I went with RV Illustrated, Brian Wood, there it is. On that particular video, I have to retrace our steps because he was driving me in the car, and when you're not driving, sometimes you lose track of where you are. And we drove all around Charlotte, and then I had to retrace our steps and find out exactly, the places where we had been. And here it is, Charlotte, Center City. In the voiceover, I said City Center, but it's called Center City. And this video you're not gonna watch for at least another week, but it's finished, it's done, it's uploaded. That's the NASCAR Hall of Fame right there, and this is gonna be really cool. And I didn't take notes. We were talking and chatting in the car the whole time, and then I had to backtrack and pretty much reconstruct, retrace our steps. But can you hear me here? Yes, you can hear me perfectly, I guess. Yes, this is working really well, this software. What else do we have here? Thanks for the live chat and all who came. Hey, thank you, Grandma Patty. Amy Brown, I would love to make a Bourbon Trail video. Yes, I would. Not all in the same day, because I'm gonna be hammered by the fourth distillery. But yeah, definitely. Thank you. Enjoy happy hour. Keep a video. Go Cubs. Should I sing before I go, or you guys have had enough of me singing? Actually, maybe we'll skip the singing today. So check it out. Send me an email, robert@travelingrobert.com, with any other questions, and if you want to meet up somewhere or whatever is on your mind. And if you want to be a producer of the show, of course, I have a Patreon page, patreon.com/travelingrobert. I give you guys a few extra perks in that page. Right now we have 7 supporters, and you get a private live stream for $10 or more, and for $20 you get your name in the credits of the video, and I'll be eternally grateful if and you'll be a producer, executive producer of the show. Okay, let me do one more thing here. Riding with my RV. Sing. And I gotta come up with a new song, because it's but for now, I'm riding with my RV wherever I want to be, 'cause I'm free in my RV. Yeah, I'm riding in my RV wherever I want to be, 'cause I'm free. Good night, guys. Have a nice weekend, and see you on the road.